There are two types of different parking tickets: penalty charge notices, which are issued by local authorities, and parking charge notices, which are issued by private parking operators. And there is a difference. A penalty charge notice is a fine, and a parking charge notice is simply an invoice for an alleged breach of contract for parking on private land. And the most common myth I hear is that I've been fined, and it's usually a ticket that's been issued by a private parking operator. And as I say, it's not a fine. They can't fine you. And the thing that you need to look out for is the date of the incident and when the ticket was issued. So a private parking ticket needs to be issued within 14 days to hold the keeper liable under the Protection of Freedoms Act 2012. If there's more than 14 days late, it's considered out of time, and you need to appeal on as a keeper and not identify the driver. So that's a crucial thing that you need to keep out in your mind. And penalty charge notices issued by local authorities need to be issued within 28 days. And the main things that you need to look out for on either way is the signage. So unclear signs is usually the main thing that you can uphold an appeal on. You need to be given sufficient guidance to make an informed decision, and unclear signs cannot do that. Illegal signs equals illegal fines. And was the ticket issued minutes late? So you need to be given a grace period to read the terms and conditions of the signage and the contract that you're entering into. And it's usually 10 minutes for local authorities and 5 minutes for private parking. So even if you're just out over that, consider it appealing anyway and citing mitigating circumstances that would uphold the appeal. And keying errors as well. We all make mistakes, and dyslexia is a protected characteristic under the Equality Act 2010. But crucially, you don't need to prove that you've got dyslexia. And 1 in 10 of the population has it, according to the NHS in England and Wales. So, maybe you've put in 0 instead of O, and things like that. Minor keying errors. Parking tickets should be cancelled on the first stage of appeal. If it's not, escalated further. And maybe you weren't the driver. So, keep that in your mind as well, because you are the keeper of the vehicle, but you weren't necessarily the driver. So, and also exceptional circumstances. Maybe, for example, you've got cancer. Not all disabilities are visible. Multiple sclerosis, long COVID, maybe your car broke down. There's various mitigating exceptional circumstances that can be used to appeal a parking ticket. So don't automatically pay it thinking, legalese jargon, I might be taken to court, I'll pay it early, take advantage of the discount and things like that. If you think you've been treated unfairly, appeal it and, fight your ground. 80% of parking tickets are usually paid without question, and private parking operators use legalese jargon to intimidate and coerce motorists into paying up. And a lot of the time you don't need to. And, when the parking tickets are escalated to the second stage on appeal, usually they're cancelled, 40% are cancelled. And on council parking tickets, it's usually 50-50. So the odds are, pretty good. So, best of luck.